Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. How y'all doing? Happy weekend. So in today's video, I was just thinking loudly, I was just thinking inside my mind, let me just make this video and get it out done. If you're coming to my channel for the first time, my name is Amara. I'm based in Japan. You're welcome. So in today's video is going to be like a very quick one from being what motherhood has taught me, what I've learned as a mother. I'm a mom of 2 currently, and this is my real life experience. This is my real journey. When I became a first-time mom, when I became a first-time mom, I thought love could come first, but what really came first was fear. Don't get me wrong. Let me explain about how fear came in. Fear of doing something very wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. I want to get motherhood so perfect. That was what in my mind. Fear of losing myself, fear of losing control. But I learned very, very quickly that motherhood will humble you. Motherhood become a very different thing altogether. You will have no options. But after becoming a mom, a first-time mom, I understand that I learned that you can love someone deeply, you can still feel so overwhelming between, so you can be so grateful and exhausted at the same time. And you can cry quietly and you don't even know, you get so tired. I got to talk to some of the first-time mom, and as a first-time mom, then I wanted to do everything right. I listened to everyone. I compared myself to another mother raising their kids, and honestly, that comparison made me feel so bad about myself. I thought what motherhood first taught me is that being a first-time mom taught me that patience I don't really know I had, strength that I don't ask for, sacrifice that nobody sees me with. It taught me that your body will change, your priorities will change, your heart will change, and you stop living only for yourself. You live for them. You even stop shopping for yourself. You're shopping for the kids, and nobody will really tell you that how lonely motherhood can feel sometimes, especially when everyone expects you to be a perfect mother. So when I became a second time mom, when I gave birth to my second child, that's when I realized that a lot of things have to change. That's when I realized that motherhood will grow you. The second time, I wasn't as scared as I was the first time. I stopped trying to be perfect. Yeah. I stopped trying to impress anyone. I stopped trying to let anyone to come into my space. I learned to trust myself. So as a second time mom, I worried less what people would say. I listened more to myself. I understood that my child is different. What's worked for my child will not always work for another person. So my first child was different. My second was different. So that is okay. That story taught me how not to compare. There was a time I was on the phone with my friend. My daughter Benita was 1 year then and 9 months old then. While I was talking with my friend, she overheard Benita talking about shapes, colors, and ABC numbers from 1 to 10. My Benita started reading. She knows her colors from age 1. When she was 1 year 9 months, she recognized so many things. But my friend's child, who was the same age with Benita then, wasn't even talking about colors yet. So what did my friend do? She went straight to her child's school and complained to the teachers, asking why her child wasn't understanding colors properly. So when she told me this, I told her gently that it's not necessary. It wasn't necessary. Every child develops differently. Every child develops at their own pace. Allow your child to be a child. When this time, the moment you taught something very different, motherhood taught me that comparison steals your peace, even between children. Today, With my second child, she is 2 years currently right now. She still doesn't know all her colors. She calls red blue, blue red. That is it. But with my first, she knows her colors, her shapes, her animals, and all of that at early age. So I'm teaching her. Am I teaching her? Yes, because I've learned to let her grow at her own pace. I don't have to struggle with her. So every child has their own thing, timing. Every child has their own journey. So motherhood teaches you to love without limits. It teaches you to forgive very easily. It gives you when you're empty. It teaches you to pray differently. Now you're not praying for yourself. You're praying for your prayers stop being about you. Now your prayer goes to become about your family, about your husband, about your children. You pray about your children's health. You pray about their future. You pray about their character. You pray about their safety. You pray about their heart. You pray about even the friends they make at school. This is what motherhood will teach you. So motherhood will teach you that you will never stop praying. That's truth. But you also have to never stop loving. So raising children abroad as a mother, it taught me now that motherhood is very, very powerful. My mom doesn't tolerate nonsense. I grew up with that. So it's loving, is prayer filled. We are raised with respect. We are raised to respect our elders. We are raised to be disciplined. Community is raising you. It's not only one person. We are raised to greet our elders. Here, kids can just walk. They don't care. So to answer back when others are talking, you don't do that here. You don't do that in Nigeria. You can never try it. So we believe in correction. We believe in values. We believe in raising children. We know where they come from. Right? So children abroad, we don't raise children carelessly abroad. You have to, even as an African mother, raise your children right. Don't let the world raise your children. Raise them with your culture. Let them know their roots. So raising children abroad adds another layer to it. So you're not just raising children, you are preserving identity. You are teaching them about their culture. You're teaching them about language. You're teaching them about respect. You're teaching them about faith, right? Because if you don't teach them about your own faith, they will learn from other people's faith. You're teaching them about the roots where they came from, all right? So in all systems that may not always understand the values, you learn to balance the equation, learn to discipline and freedom, culture, and even adoption. Nigerian values and foreign systems, learn it. You explain things twice. You advocate for your children. You protect their confidence and their minds. That is the most important thing. So motherhood abroad teaches you to be very strong. It teaches you to be intentional and very vocal. So the hard part about all of this is that, let's be honest, motherhood can be very tiring. It can be very draining. It can be very emotional. It's extremely demanding. It's a routine. You have to keep doing it. There are days you feel so invisible. There are days you miss your old self. There are days you wonder if you are really doing enough. There are days, oh God, it can be. That is motherhood for you. And that doesn't make you a bad mother. And that makes you a human. Motherhood taught me that asking for help is not weakness. When I'm tired. I leave the house messy. When I've gotten my strength, I move on again. That is what motherhood will teach you. Self-care is not selfish. Take care of yourself. You must take care of yourself. That's what motherhood taught me. So what motherhood has done to me is that it made me to slow down, to listen more, and to love deeper, to judge less, to change if I need to. So in this message, if you're a first-time mom, you're doing perfectly well for yourself, even if you're a mother anywhere. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.